This is something special for you. This is something special for you.
Something a little something like this.
Bring it back, come rewind. 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 Bring it back, come rewind.
Something a little something like this.
Nah, that's Martin shit. You know I don't do that. I don't bite nobody. I don't bite nobody. But I'm happy to be back, baby. I am so happy to be back. It's been way too long. I apologize to everybody, all my people that be watching my show. Everybody, I'm so sorry. But listen, I told a lot of people I wouldn't come back until LeBron did it. LeBron did it. So you know I had to get to a couple meetings, get to the studio, get some paperwork ironed out, talk to the producers, the stage managers, everybody. Had to get everybody together. And we finally got it. We're finally ready to start taping. As you can see, this is the first episode of the new and improved. As you see by the intro was hot. The new and improved Word on the Street with Jim Man, DJ Smooth. Okay? Now, this year, it's going to be a little different. I'm gonna have some guests on the show live on camera. You're gonna see some real interactive conversation between me, him, her, who. Don't matter. If you want to be on the show, let me know. Talk to your people, have my people call your people, have your people call my people, and we on. All right, it's that simple. All right, so today's show. Let's get to today's show. We got a couple big topics coming up. I got talking about the Miami Heat. LeBron, 2012 NBA champions, NBA Finals MVP, greatest player in the world today. Not ever, today. Don't get my words misconstrued. All right, we're also gonna go upstate college. Holla at them because I can't let something like that happen and not have words for nobody. And then we're gonna take it over to London to the Olympics because I got words for a couple people. I got my opinion on that little situation that's going on over there. All right, I want to apologize. I ain't getting no cut. As y'all see, I'm a little rucking around the line. But if y'all do need a cut, shout out to my sponsor, Another Level Barbershop, Westchester. Go holla at Big Ant. He'll take care of you for all your hair cuttery needs. And other than that, after the short commercial break, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Peace. Welcome back, everybody. I just want to start off by saying I'm going to just keep this segment short and sweet. You know, it's been a couple weeks since June 21st when Miami Heat became world champions. And, you know, there's dudes like Skip Bayless and Earl Graves. And there's just a lot of dudes out there that don't ever want to give LeBron James his total due. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just say this: he's the best player in the world right now. He's going to win about 2 or 3 more championships now that they have Ray Allen on the roster. There's not a lot that you can take away from someone who averages 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists in the playoffs. The whole playoffs, all four series. That's what he ended up averaging for us. So every night I know that LeBron's going to give me 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. For some people, that's a career game to have 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And LeBron, that's like an average night. Like, I do that in my sleep. You want 30? All right, here, have it. So for dudes that just don't want to give credit where credit is due, I say fuck you. And for everybody else, I'm glad you finally realize it. You know, all right, maybe I was wrong for saying Earl because Earl Graves is one of those dudes who he'll give credit. He did give LeBron James credit, so I was wrong for saying him. But Skip Bayless, he's the fucking worst, man. He don't want to give LeBron no credit for nothing. So I do say fuck you to Skip. He's just out there. He's just like Stephen A. would say. He's just lost. He's just going somewhere. He's just going. So that's really all I gotta say about him. You know, they got Ray Allen, they got Rashard Lewis. People saying Ray Allen, no, he can't play D, can't do this, can't do that. I said, listen, if Mike Miller with a bad back can't get up the floor, can't walk, is wide open for 7 threes, what do you think Ray Allen's gonna do? Exactly. Shane Battier, wide open. Norris Cole, wide open. James Jones, wide open. So if you leave Ray Allen wide open, it's not going to be good for you. He don't have to run through them screens no more like he did in Boston. He don't got to run all the way around the floor, curl around here, throw the back, curl around the other side. He don't got to do all that. Stand there, nigga. LeBron, D. Wade, Chris Bosh will get him the ball. It's that simple. I just need you to play D on some token dude on the other team. LeBron got whoever he needs to get. He'll stick 1 through 5. It don't matter. Chris Bosh will get whoever. D Wade to get whoever. Just play that leftover guy. It don't matter. It really don't. So at the end of the day, end of this little Miami segment, I'm gonna keep this segment short because we can move on. Everybody knows what it is. You know, 2 more championships at least. That's what I'm predicting. At least 2 more. So after the short commercial break, we'll be back. I'm going to get into some real business with Jerry Sandusky and Penn State. Welcome back. Welcome back. I do want to say this next subject is really tough for me, you know, because I have a bunch of people that I know that love Penn State, went to Penn State. I've had great times at Penn State whenever I went up to hang out with those said people. And it's really tough. But here's the get down with the whole thing. Because, you know, I'm going to give it to you straight like how I see it, how I want it to be said. In terms of Joe Paterno, statue, his names on buildings and all that. The names on the library, buildings, everything else up there should stay. Name should stay. Because that man gave you 61, 65, whatever it was, years of his life. He's earned that much. The statue should be taken down. All football likenesses of Joe Paterno should be removed. So, whether you got to get new uniforms, put their names on backs, let them wear white shoes, disembark from Nike, whatever else his name was on up there at Penn State, all his tradition, everything he believed in when it came to football should be removed and changed. In terms of the football program, you know, I've seen a lot. Stephen A., he was talking about the death penalty in 2 years and all this shit. For those that don't know, death penalty means that Penn State football would not have a team for however many years possible. So with that said, all the players will be free to leave the school, go other places without penalty, without restriction. And you would basically have no football, no anything for 2 years. That's what Stephen A. is proposing. I disagree with that, Stephen A., and here's why. When a team or a school gets a death penalty, as it said SMU previously, they were paying their players per performance. So essentially they were being professional athletes while in college. They were breaking athletic rules. Okay? Penn State football program wasn't breaking any athletic rules. Jerry Sandusky was not on staff. Therefore, NCAA really doesn't have the ability to assess this penalty because it was a guy the coach knew and the coach gave privileges to, which he shouldn't have. But he wasn't on staff. So just because your coach knows someone doesn't give the NCAA right to come down on your whole program. Also, it had nothing to do with kids that are in the school. It had nothing to do with any college student. It had nothing to do with any college football player. Sad to say, it was all young kids. So that's my stance on that. But that also brings me to my next point. Tom Corbett. You know, I've had problems with Tom Corbett before in the past, about 2-3 years ago. And, you know, that is what that is. But I know some people that work within the police force, within the FBI, and they have told me some things before. And he said, one thing that always has stuck with me, he said, the FBI doesn't come in until they know they've got you. And that's held evident because you very rarely see an FBI case where a criminal will get off because he was innocent. They don't do that. They wait years and years before they attack you. Trust me, I know. So, with that said, in this case, FBI started an investigation in 1998. That is 14 years ago. I don't have a problem with you starting an investigation because evidently you were correct. Evidently he was guilty. Evidently he was a creep, a criminal, a freak, whatever it may be, a sick individual. But FBI, Tom Corbett, my problem is this. You let innocent children, now I'm trying to watch this, innocent children be molested, fondled, sexually abused for 14 years before you decided to step in. That's my problem with this whole situation. Everybody's looking at Sandusky. What he did is it's unforgivable. It's terrible. Not arguing that. But you knew about this for 14 years and did not arrest this man. Did not bring it up. Nothing. So over that span of 14 years, you let all these innocent children be in his presence. That whole second mile thing. The state law states that any law enforcement agency of any type who knows of any kind of sexual offender or anything that's going on is to notify that child care facility immediately. But you stood around and did nothing to build a case so you can bring down Penn State and Penn State football and Joe Paterno. If you act when this thing happens, we avoid all of this scandal and lies and all the bullshit. I'm not defending the lies and the scandal and the bullshit. Trust me, I'm not defending it. But we avoid all of this if you come down when you're supposed to come down. But you let 14 years worth of innocent kids go through something that no child, person, man, woman, anything should ever go through in their life. Shame on you, government, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, whoever it may be. Shame on you. And that's my stance on that after this commercial. All right. Welcome back, everybody. After that short little break, I had a little serious moment for a second, but we back. 1992 Dream Team. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Clyde the Glide, John Stockton, Christian Laettner, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. Oh, man, listen. I just dropped some names for you. But I want to tell you one thing. 2012 Dream Team: LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul. Doesn't have the same effect, does it? Listen, the game of basketball has changed in 2012 for all y'all who don't really understand or aren't old enough to understand or know. In 2012 in the NBA, you're allowed to get to the basket. In 1992, they were putting you on your ass. So all that little Russell Westbrook flying through the air bullshit, nah, Derrick Rose, you wouldn't have made it. You guys don't understand. It was a different game back then. It was a tougher game. It was a manlier game in 1992. We were talking about grown-ass men. Tyson Chandler, yeah, you can block a shot, but you get fucked up down there fucking with them, man. So I'm not going to say 2012 would get blown out, but they wouldn't beat them. They honestly, they don't have a shot in hell to beat them. And I'm going to leave it at that. You can argue with me. You can say what you want to say. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet too. 92 all the way. It's that simple. Look, 2012, we just beat Brazil by 11. Led by Thiago Splitter. So I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to thank y'all for watching my first episode. Listen up. I got a new thing coming out now. This is my email right here. Hold on. Let me lower my hand a little bit. Email right there. That's it. It's coming across the bottom of the screen. wordonthestreet25@gmail.com. Email me questions, concerns, comments, letters. If you want me to read a letter, a little something, I'll read a letter. I'll give you advice on whatever you need. Relationship advice, work advice, job advice, whatever you need advice on. Email me, put it in the letter. I'll read it if you want. I keep it anonymous. Say your name. I'll read your comments, read your questions out loud. Let everybody know what everybody's saying out there, man. So if you need anything put across the airwaves, holla at me. wordonthestreet25@gmail.com. I'm your man, DJ Smooth. Thanks for tuning in. Holla at y'all next week. And I love you. Peace.